Okay. Thank you so much for joining today's event. 감사합니다. 지금 this is organized by UNICEF headquarters. So all the control is from UNICEF. 지금 유니세프 주관이기 때문에 모든 참가자의 얼굴이 we cannot see all the faces of attendee. 그렇지만 마지막 지금 한 15분 정도의 세리머니를 끝난 다음에 전체 포토 타임 때 다 오픈을 할 겁니다. 그때 참가자분들이 같이 사진을 촬영을 할 거고요. 지금 이 세리머니는 only staffs of UNICEF 그리고 Kapac에서 이정화 퍼블릭 릴레이션십 디렉터하고 대표인 제가 지금 여기에 스크린으로 지금 보일 겁니다. 양해를 해주시고요. 잠시 후 전체 사진 촬영이 있을 때 전체 얼굴이 오픈될 예정입니다. 감사합니다. Thank you so much.
Hello, thank you, President Choi. On behalf of UNICEF USA, I'd like to welcome you to today's brief ceremony to recognize the Korean American Public Action Committee's donation to UNICEF USA. Because of the challenges that COVID-19 has presented to us and indeed to the world, we've opted to hold this event virtually, the next best thing to being there. So thank you for coming today, to attend today, and despite the other competing priorities during these very hectic days. I'm here to represent UNICEF USA, along with a few of my dear colleagues, and the order of the session will be as follows. I will begin with introductions, then will be followed with brief remarks, and then finally a presentation by Kapac. My name is Anne Griffin, and I'm the Senior Director of Global Cause Partnerships Unit. I play a lead role in our diaspora and multicultural partnerships portfolio. I'm joined by our manager, Arancha Moreno, also in the same unit, and Amy Burns and Kelly Procida, both senior associates with the Global Cause Partnerships Unit. And before I ask Kapac's leadership to make a few remarks, I just wanted to say a few words about how we're going to be organizing ourselves today on the Zoom platform. We'll be featuring the videos, of course, of everyone that you see on your screen, those who are part of UNICEF and USA representatives and Kapac representatives. And then, of course, Kapac has invited members, and we're very excited about that. You join us today, along with a few members of the press. So we welcome you all. However, because of the briefness of our time together, we won't be able to arrange for the answering of questions during the session. Everyone's microphone will be muted with the exception of the speakers to just help with clarity. And in addition, the session will be recorded, all right, for Kapac's later use as well as for UNICEF USA's. But we will both retain access and approve of all of the usage that will be requested for copies of photos or for videos, right? So we ask that no one else take photos or record the session. Lastly, we will have a question and answers function open for any participant who has a burning question. We call it a burning question. Unfortunately, the responses to those questions will need to be made later after the program, but we will certainly get back to everyone who would like a response. So now I'd like to open up the floor and welcome Casey Choi, President of Kapac. As you know, he was born in Korea, received a Bachelor's of Law degree in Korea, followed by an MBA from the University in the United States. He's currently CEO of Bright Light Trading and Bright Light Golf, and of course serves as the founder and president of Kapac. So I'd like to welcome you to make remarks, President Choi.
Thank you so much, Dr. Griffin. Today, I'm so grateful to be able to deliver the much needed donation to UNICEF to help provide COVID-19 humanitarian assistance to North Korea. This coronavirus is a serious global health threat, and there has been a significant concern for the well-being of ordinary people in North Korea who might be at risk of virus infection or suffering due to the economic difficulties caused by extended quarantine and travel restrictions. Underlining vulnerability make this potential outbreak even more dangerous. Prior to the country closing its border to stop the pandemic, the United Nations indicated that roughly 10.1 million people in North Korea are in urgent need of food assistance. In addition, 10.4 million are in need of nutritional support and better access to health care, clean water, and the sanitation and hygiene facilities necessary to prevent the spread of the infectious disease like COVID-19. Humanitarian aid, already subject to a long and complex approval process, has been further delayed by quarantines and border closings. Given the nature of a viral outbreak, delays of COVID-19 response aid could jeopardize the lives of North Korean people and risk incubating a new epicenter of the disease. For this reason, we were so pleased to know that even in this difficult situation of providing humanitarian aid to North Korea, a well-known international humanitarian organization, UNICEF, has been working so hard to implement its life-saving actions in North Korea. So to save the precious lives in North Korea during this pandemic and support this UNICEF project, we, members of Kapac, decided to step up and encourage Korean Americans to participate in this campaign to raise funds to help provide the necessary PPEs and medicines to the people of North Korea. I know this is just a small donation, but members of Kapac who have been advocating for human rights and peace on Korean Peninsula really hope this small donation will help tiny bit UNICEF provide humanitarian assistance to North Korea in desperate need. Furthermore, we really hope that this campaign will encourage more Koreans to join in this mission of saving precious lives in North Korea. Thank you so much for joining today. I want to express my special appreciation to all of the donors, members of Kapac, and staffs of UNICEF. Please stay safe and healthy. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President Choi. As some of you may know, Global Cause Partnerships really does, focus on relationship building with organizations who have a humanitarian focus. And it's a pleasure to be a part of this new budding partnership with Kapac, is established only in 2017 and working in its good, with a lot of partnerships and a lot of collaboration and focusing on peace building. So we're very happy about that. In particular, your mission to empower the next generation of Asian leaders by helping them develop leadership skills, strengthen community ties through collaboration, and promote values of good stewardship. So we're very excited about this partnership. I also wanted to just mention, in terms of how UNICEF USA works, we are very much focused on vulnerable children and populations in over 190 countries and territories. And we've been working to save lives since quite a long time, 1946 and 47 respectively. So UNICEF USA is supported solely by the voluntary contributions of governments, NGOs, foundations, corporates, and individuals. So this particular donation will come in handy and will be a demonstration of that strong support. We're honored to receive this generous gift from the Korean American Public Action Committee and gratified to accept the donation to support UNICEF's important work in providing the children and families of North Korea with COVID-19 relief. In North Korea, there are currently over 10 million people who are in need of humanitarian assistance. 2.5 million are children. Because of COVID-19, there have been even greater restrictions within the country, making it difficult to provide aid to people in greatest need. So our statistics indicate that there are about 7.4 million Koreans who make up the dynamic and committed diaspora, covering more than 170 countries. So it's just so great to hear and see in action Kapac as an emblematic of that effort. It's a young nonprofit organization, and it's a strong example, and we're very glad for that. So I wanted to just say, join my other colleagues here to say that we appreciate and acknowledge Kapac and applaud your dedication to contributing to the ongoing relief efforts during these challenging times of the global pandemic. So on behalf of UNICEF USA, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Kapac and all its members for the generosity and commitment to supporting the children and families of North Korea. Thank you so very much. President Choi.
Thank you, Dr. Griffin.
Yeah. So if you'd like to make a presentation now.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, that.
Mr. Kim.
No. Is everyone camera ready? I'm going to take a few, so.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take one more so we can all see each other this way. Okay, perfect.
Okay, Anna.
Thank you very much, President Choi. And Arantxa, would you like to close us up?
Yes, thank you again, President Choi. And just on behalf of UNICEF USA, we once again just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, Kapac and all its members for this incredibly generous gift in supporting the children and families in North Korea during COVID-19. And we really are looking forward to continuing to work together and for this to be a ripple effect to many more exciting projects and to a long-lasting partnership between our two organizations. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon, and we hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay. Thanks to everyone for coming, and we appreciate it.